This is brought to you by John Daniel and Partners LLP.
Welcome again to today's webinar, and the person taking us through is Mr. Christopher Mudama. He is the Chief Accountant of John Daniel and Partners LLP. We are an audit firm based in Kilimani, Nairobi. Yes, hope we are going to learn and benefit from this webinar. Welcome, and on your right hand side, at the bottom right hand side, there's a chat box. You can use it to raise any issues of concern or anything that you need clarified during the webinar. Yes, welcome. Karibu sana, Chris.
Yeah, as Frida has introduced me, I'm Christopher. I'm the head of accounts department at John Daniel and Partners LLP. I'll be taking you through how you can leverage on technology to help you grow your business. I'll be sharing my presentation for today. Okay, basically what we'll cover today is the understanding of what digital transformation is in SMEs. Because technology is encompassed in the digital transformation. Basically, digital transformation is a group. Then technology is inside it. So that now we can see the dynamics in technology that now will help your business grow. We'll also check on the benefits and the challenges that you will encounter as you try to transform digitally. We'll also check on the digital transformation, the drivers of digital transformation. We'll also have the steps to adopting digital transformation. And also we'll have the major transformation tools that you can actually use to leverage and grow your business. We can check on automating of the accounting processes that is inclined to technology. Then I think the session will be very informative in that particular manner. Okay, what is digital transformation? I'll try to simplify it in a simpler manner that can be understandable. Basically, digital transformation is the integration of digital technologies into various aspects of the business. That will have an effect on how you operate and how you deliver value to your clients. Basically, it's the use of technology to improve your business processes, to achieve efficiency and effectiveness in your business. That can also encompass the increasing of production within the business, basically business processes and business transformation. If you want to transform your business, maybe to achieve higher production, you may need to incorporate technology to actually achieve those particular objectives of the business. It goes hand in hand with business transformation. Basically, by business transformation, we mean how you can change your business to create more value and attain specific objectives that are aligned to your particular goals in the business. So basically, if you want to increase production, if you want to increase efficiency, effectiveness, then that will be partly helped by the digital transformation part of it. That's why the digital transformation meaning will have the impact of the digital transformation on the business. Basically, we are talking about CRMs, that is client relationship management softwares. We are talking about ERPs, which are enterprise resource. Then we have financial and accounting analysis. We have robotics. We have blockchain, AI. All those are examples of digital transformation. So in a nutshell, once we are talking about digital transformation, we are talking about how you incorporate technology in your business to actually bring about more production, for your business to be more effective and even efficient, and your processes to be efficient. Technology over a period of time now it has become an integral part of every business. We've shifted from the traditional way of doing things. Now we are using technology to actually scale up and influence consumer behavior and also revolutionizing the way we are working. Basically, in the olden times, if we change, there's a shift now from the older and traditional method of doing business to a modern way of doing business, where now even the processes that we have to perform the tasks are already changed. We can maybe trace back digital transformation to the 80s and 90s. At that particular time, businesses were using spreadsheets. They were not actually coming out of the traditional way of doing things to spreadsheets and work processes. But in the mid-2010s, that's where we saw some explosion of technology with the introduction now of AI, blockchain, ERPs, CRMs coming into effect in the businesses. So basically, till now, from 2010 till now, there's been a very huge boom in terms of technology, and businesses have really revolutionized. Basically, now without technology, you are actually out of business. So basically, technology has come up. It has actually reshaped our business models. It has also influenced consumer behavior. It has changed the way we are working, how we are performing tasks. And that's a greater thing. That's why we are here in this discussion to discuss how now you can tap into that potential to transform your business. So with that said, then it leaves you with no option if you have a business to actually embrace technology, come up with innovative solutions for your own business so that you can now be at par with the rest of your peers and actually stay afloat in your business. So basically, as we narrow down to the SME sector, we are looking for, in SMEs, you still have a very huge room to innovate, to learn, and there's there's a huge untapped potential for digital transformation. Remember now, it is at that point where you are actually developing your business processes. You also aligning your processes with your goals and objectives. At that particular stage of business, then now you are able to actually incorporate a lot of this transformational technology into the business to actually scale up. So that is that's how we can explain the digital transformation that we have around, and then we'll see how you can actually adopt it and its effects into the business processes. We look at four primary pillars of investments in the digital transformation. Basically, these are, I would call them what you would anchor yourself if you needed to have digital transformation. One is IT modernization. This means that you'll need to actually upgrade or adopt or modernize the IT infrastructure that you do have. If you don't have one, then you may need to incorporate the IT infrastructure into your business. There's operations digitization. Basically, this is optimizing the existing processes that you do have and protocols to reduce cost and increase efficiency. We have the marketing digitization. This is the implementation of digital tools in terms of customer acquisition and retention. We also have business digitization. This basically means getting new markets, getting new products into the market, looking at the growth opportunities, and also exploration on amalgamations of new ventures or joint ventures within the business. So basically with these four pillars, then you can be able to anchor your business transformation on them, then check on how you can maximize on digital transformation to bring in business digitization, to bring in the digitization of marketing, operations, and IT within your business. Now, what has brought in, what is driving the businesses to actually adopt digital transformation? One is customer experience and expectations. Basically, customers will have their own preferences. They would want to enjoy your products, your brand. They would want to be served efficiently. They would want something that they would want a product that is really to their feel and to their taste and to their preference. And also the service to actually deliver that particular product should be super. So that's what the customer is looking at. So if you're looking at customer experience and expectation, then you want to see how now technology will help you to bring out efficiency in terms of what customers would expect and also the experience. Customer is king, and we would want them to experience an easy way of actually getting to your product or service, and in a fast way. So basically, based on what the customers will need in terms of experience and expectation, then that will drive you to actually adopt the digital transformation to be able to serve them efficiently. We also have regulatory and compliance. I'll talk about, basically this is a change into the laws that are existing in terms of the business laws that are existing in the business environment. So once there's a change that can be effected that will also mean that you as a business person will also need to actually adopt digital transformation to achieve that particular regulation. I would talk about the 2023 Finance Act now that's already in effect, whereby you are now required as a business, for every business to be actually onboarded on Teams. That's a business transformation. Basically, you are getting out of, KRA is trying to get you out of the traditional way of doing things. Basically, the traditional way of bookkeeping, if you are recording on a book, then you'll have to change now to a more digitized part of it, which is the cloud now through eTeams. Then you can be able to have your data in eTeams. So that's a change that has been brought up by the change in regulatory and compliance. We also have modernizing IT infrastructure. Basically, this is advancing the technology that you have within your business. If you would want your product to get to more people, then you'll need to either be on cloud or market yourself online. Basically, you'll shift away from the traditional methods of advertising and focus more on now digital advertising, which is digital marketing, which is actually online. Then now you can actually achieve more clients through it. We also have processes. If you need to streamline your processes to achieve effective and efficient processes, then you'll need to actually encompass digital transformation in it. You'll need technology to actually fasten those processes. This will mean that you are eliminating too much manual work, because manual work takes time relatively to technology. If you are using the traditional invoices where you had an invoice booklet and you have already shifted to a POS, that's a point of sale gadget, then that means you'll reduce the time that you took to actually invoice your clients. So that process will be streamlined, because now invoicing will be a streamlined process because now you're using technology. Basically, if you'd want, the growth of a business is mainly dependent on the processes that we have and the human capital. So if your processes are quick, are efficient, and are effective, then you can achieve your goals and objectives within the business. That's when now technology kicks in to actually help you streamline those processes. We also have data. Businesses and the world is driven by data right now. So the availability of data will determine how fast you can grow as a business and how far you can get as a business. Basically, you'll need this data to project your cash flows, your income, that's revenue, and do some analysis using the data so that you can see if you want to conquer a new market, then you'll need data for that particular market to see how the reception of the products will be. So data you can only achieve data through technological advances that will help you bring that data together and do analysis of it. So if you want to use data right now, then you may need to actually encompass technology so that it helps you do the analysis part of it. There's also human capital. AI has come in to actually support the innovative nature of humans. So with AI, with the AI, you can come up with so many innovations within the business that will help it automate some of the processes, and also that will, if you had an objective that is aligned to technology, then that will help a lot in terms of innovation within the human capital that we do have. So some of the drivers of the digital transformation, basically what will make you actually transform digitally and get into technology. We have what benefits then do you derive after you transform digitally? Basically, after you've adopted the technology. One, you'll have enhanced data collection and management. You can be able to collect data centrally and manage that particular data. I'll give an example of cloud. In the early days before cloud was there, or before we had accounting softwares, or we had the ERPs or POSs, you'd actually have your data on paperwork, which was very, one, chaotic, and two, you could lose that data easily. And imagine keeping, if you transact 1,000 transactions within a day, keeping them into a record of books, then that would be very tiresome and chaotic. So basically, with technological advancements, you can, an example, cloud, you can store your data in cloud, you can retrieve it very easily. It's also very safe. If you want data analysis, that's very easy. From the data you have collected, you'll just run it through a software and you'll have your analysis that you need. And also managing that particular data, this basically through the document management systems. You can actually store your data, you can retrieve it easily. It's also very secure to store on cloud. You also have improved customer engagement and experience through CRMs, that's a customer relationship management software. You're able to actually improve the communication between your business and the clients. That will bring in the customer engagement part of it. Customers will feel part and parcel of your brand. In terms of experience, they'll be able to relay their disappointments or give you feedback on your services and products more easily if you have a CRM. Then also we are looking at the online market, where you can get feedback through the online platforms that we do have. We are looking at emails, we are looking at WhatsApp, we are looking at social media, where you can actually get the feedback from the customers that will support you greatly in the business to come up with solutions, what the customers want, also improve the communication between you and the customers. Then that will help you retain your customers and also help you grow as a business. There's improved efficiency and productivity. Once you automate your business processes, that will eliminate lots of human error and also what we call hurdles in terms of execution of tasks and tasks within the business. Once you remove those particular hurdles, then those processes become effective. That's mainly through technology. Once the processes are effective, then that will lead to productivity. We can take a case where you are using human labor to produce your products. Maybe one person would produce 20, let's say we are conducting a business that we are manufacturing cups. If one person would do 20 cups, and once you incorporate technology, that particular person, that particular technology can help you produce around 100 within a day. Then you'll see that the process has been refined and also the productivity is there. We also data-driven decision making. In this particular case, you'll not be making decision out of the blues. You'll have something to support your business mainly through the data. Once you run the data and run the analysis of the data, you're able to come up with decisions that are well informed for your business. We have greater access to financial information. This means that we have the World Wide Web now where you can get all the information that you want related to any business. You have now YouTube, which runs so many videos and very informative information. You have Google. And other access points that we do have, you have online books. Basically, all these has been pulled up together to provide information for people to actually, it's now easier to access information and to access data than it was before we had the things. We have enhanced accuracy and reliability. Through technology, you'll be able to eliminate human errors that will lead to accuracy. And also what you get basically will be reliable. The products that you make as a business or the service that you sell as a business, you'll be reliable in terms of delivering the right tasks and deliverables to the clients that you do have or customers. So those are some of the benefits of having technology in your business. Now we look at how now you can be able to incorporate this technology into a business for your own expansion and for improving the processes that you do have in your business. One is you assess your current states. Here in this particular stage now, you'll do an evaluation of where you as a business or as a business person, where your business stands as at this particular moment. You'll identify areas that have issues where you need enhancements. You look at processes that need to be improved. You look at how you interact with the customers. You look at how you access data and utilize that particular data. You'll also check how ready you are as a business to actually incorporate technology in your business. So basically, you'll be assessing all the environmental factors that will towards technology. After you've done your digital vision, this setting clear your goals on digital transformation. What do you want to do with that particular technology that you want to adopt? Do you want to increase revenue? Do you want to enhance your online presence? Do you want to have efficient processes within your business? Do you want to cut costs? So all these are issues that we are looking at setting up goals, but the goals should be smart too, so that now they may be meaningful to the business. After you've defined your digital vision, then you choose the right tool. This is coming up with the solutions that align to your goals. Do you want to, if you had an issue with your client relationship management, do you want to acquire CRM software that will help you interact with your clients? If the issue was accounting, would you want to have an accounting software to solve that problem? If you are taking a lot of time to process your products, then you do want to have an ERP that will fasten the process of getting to those particular products. If you want to increase your online presence, do you want to employ your marketing platforms to get to that particular number or that particular segment or market that you want to target? So basically, from assessing, you'll define your digital vision, then you'll choose the right tool for that particular problem that you do have. The right tool is a solution to the particular problem you have as a business. What you can do then after you've identified the solutions to your problems, let's have an employee empowerment scheme to fund employees with the skills that they do need, and also knowledge, because you cannot employ technology without empowering your team in terms of skill and knowledge. You'll need to gauge whether there are trainings that you need to partake so that your employees are up to the task, and also guide them through the change management, because technological transformations come with a lot of change management issues. There might be resistance. You'd want maybe to know what you'd do to counter that particular issue. Then most of the employees would be afraid of technology because they lack skills. Then you'll come up with trainings to equip them the right skills and knowledge. After doing that, you need to start small, then you can scale up. Starting small is a piloting stage of it. You need to pilot with the particular solution that you have and see whether it works for you, or you need to change to a more advanced one or a less advanced one, depending on the factors that you will have picked up during the trial period. Then after you are very sure that's the right thing that's the right solution that you want for your problem, then now you can do a scale. You can scale up that particular technology. After that, then you'll have continuous evaluation and improvement. Remember, technology is evolving now and then, so you may need to keep in time and evaluate the solutions that you have, and also seek for more improvements that can make even that can make the technology that you have even better. What are some of the major digital transformations that you can actually ride in to support your business? One is cloud computing. In the early days, we usually had we store data in hard drives. By that, you could lose that data very fast when something happens to that physical gadget. But nowadays, once you migrated to cloud, then cloud allows you to store as much data as you'd want. It is very safe, it's very reliable. You can retrieve that data at any particular point of time you'd want. You can also access that data at any particular time you'd want. Basically, this means employing document management systems cloud-based. That means you can store it at any particular time. You can retrieve that particular document at any time. Migrating to live business processes, technological advancements that will engage POSs, where you can manage your sales and services online. Migrating to digital the online accounting softwares or the ERPs. With that, you can perform everything in real time. We also have big data. These will be the technologies that we use to create and store, analyze and manage bulk data to make decisions in your business. We also have AI, which is now really coming up very well. Where now with AI, we are human intelligence, but now in technology. We have smart assistants, we have automated financial investing modules, we have social media monitoring. All these things are done through AI. We have also business processing, we have manufacturing. You can imagine if businesses are doing manufacturing and you'll need someone to heat a certain metal to 400 degrees Celsius, then you'd have problems with so many deaths. That's when now AI comes in terms of robotics. Then they'll be able to handle that particular step. We have Internet of Things, where now with Internet of Things, we are talking about devices. These are physical devices which process or have the ability to process and to process data and can connect to other technological devices to exchange data with those particular devices over the internet. So we are talking about smart appliances, we are talking about phones, we are talking about trackers, all those things. So these basically are things that have come up to actually leverage the technology that we do have, or you can work within these particular transformations to achieve digital transformations within your businesses. So what are now the challenges of digital transformation? One is lack of strategy. You don't know what you want. You don't know where you want to get to. You don't know how to handle your employees in terms of resistance to the new technology that you're introducing. Yes, these are all issues that come up once you want to introduce new technology to the business. We have also complex software or technology. Remember, technology comes sometimes a lot of jargon, and it might be very new to some of the people. So it might be very hard to adapt to this particular technological environment that you are bringing in. So this might be a very big issue because the employees do not understand the technology, they do not have the skills and knowledge to technology. We also have difficulty driving option. This would mean the resistance that we get maybe from employees or management once you start introducing technology. Because remember, as humans, you're always accustomed to certain routines and processes, which now, if you want to break those particular processes and routines, it becomes very difficult. Then technology is still evolving. It's never a constant thing. So new changes will come up here and then, and you may need to change from an older version of certain technology to a newer version or upgrade. So there's a lot of disruption in terms of technology. You may need to keep up now with technology so that you get the best out of it. So now there are areas that you can automate in your business. You can do automation in terms of the sales part where you can automate invoicing. You can also automate side. You can automate your account. You can automate your reporting. You can automate your production sector. All these things are in every business, there's always a room to actually automate. But focus on some automation in accounting processes. How do you make your accounting more effective and employ technology to remember accounting is a backbone of every business because we are dealing with the finance. No matter how high you grow without knowing how much you are making or where you are going wrong in terms of finance, you'll never be able to grow. So management of your accounting information is very crucial for every business who would want to scale up. And that's why now we want to have the discussion why you need to automate your accounting process so that it can bear fruits to your business. What do we mean by automating the accounting processes? We simply mean simplifying, optimizing, and automating the different processes and tasks that are within the accounting function. So we can look at areas where you can do the automation in the accounting section. We'll have the invoicing and billing. The automation that can occur is the scheduling of invoices, sharing them via the email, follow-up on payments, tracking of invoice dates, on-time payments, minimizing the risk of fraudulent invoice extraction of data from invoices. So, but these are just a few of what you can do within that particular section of invoicing and billing. But once it's taken by and catered for by technology, this will be basically through ERPs and accounting software and PLCs. Then you're able to do more invoicing with less errors. That means they are more accurate and the process is even faster. That will bring satisfaction to a client. And everything in the business will be well captured. All data will be well captured and accurately. We also have financial reporting. It will take you a lot of time if you are doing it traditionally. You'd write it down. But since we have accounting software and ERPs that do very good reports in terms of financial data, this is something you can consider because it's from your financial reporting that you get the business, the health of that particular business, and the financial health of that particular business, which is very crucial in making a decision that you want. By automating financial reporting functions, you are able to generate reports in time. You also generate reports that are accurate, and the data that will be contained into the reports is very accurate. Remember, it's not the report, it's the data that is contained in the report that's very crucial for any business. We have inventory management. You can imagine if you had a business and you had stocks running to up to 10,000 and you had 100 lines of products. It would be very difficult for you to actually track each and every on a spreadsheet or manually via books. This means if you come up with the management software that can do the inventory management, then you are relieved of a lot of work. So this will enable you to have accurate maintenance of accurate stock levels at all particular. You never run dry, and also be able to have the value of your physical stock at any particular point of time. Also on payroll, you can imagine doing the payroll on a book and you have over 200 employees, and you have to produce pay slips for it. That will be very tiresome, and you have to actually make all the deductions that you do have and all calculations that are make the payroll. Sorry. By automating the payroll, then this will ensure that you have accurate data on your employees, and what's supposed to be paid to the employees is what is paid, and it's paid on time. It will also simplify your payroll, filing of your payroll statutories and making the payments. On asset, you'll be able, if you improvise or introduce technology to asset management, you'll be able to track any changes to those particular assets that you do have. It will keep up with a lively asset register. Then it will do all operational tasks such as adding assets, depreciating, and doing disposals of the assets. By doing that, it will have maintained your asset register in a more accurate way. We have the reconciliation process. Many accountants can say this is a hard task if you don't have a software that is doing it, that's helping you do it. But by introducing the technology now to do the reconciliation process, that process becomes even more easier and more accurate. That will lead to more accurate reports in the end. We also have sales and purchase orders management. This will involve doing purchase orders and customer orders. This will be processed in a quicker manner if you had a software, and that will translate to your goods being delivered right on time and at the right price. You have very minimal errors. We also have approval process. If you run a business where you have different stages of approving, you may need to now come up with software that can enable you to do that. This will eliminate physical copies and physical presence within the offices where you can do the signatures. Other areas will include payment processing. You can actually process payments from your accounting softwares or ERPs. That will quicken the process. You pay your suppliers in time. It will also reduce the trips to the banks and the communication to the banks. You'll be able to do planning and forecasting. This will give you very good forecasts of your revenue in the future by running analysis of the data that you have as a business. Then you are able to forecast and into the future to know your revenues, costs associated to particular products, then know which products can actually sell best in each market. Yeah, and how much you are incurring or you expect to incur in the future. That will enable you now plan well in terms of business, and you can make wise decisions out of it. Expense management. This is managing the levels of expenses that you have in the business. If this is automated, then you're able to get a record of all expenses that have been incurred within a particular period. Then you can make informed decisions out of that particular report. So what's the impact now of automating accounting processes? It will save you on time. Tasks that, because accounting, in accounting section, many tasks are repetitive, many tasks are actually repetitive. This will now technology will take it up and will free your time to do more of analysis and more advisory role, so that you can push your business forward. You'll get accurate results and accurate reports out of your technology. This will eliminate the human error that is most probably you'll encounter because of the nature of the work the nature of your business. Maybe if your transactions are too many, then now the errors will become even more and more. So technology will help you reduce those particular errors and enhance accuracy. You'll also have superior customer experience. Your customers will be happy, and once the king is happy, then you get good returns out of it. Real-time decision making. You are able to make decisions in real time. If you employ cloud storage, then you're able to access your information at any particular time, at any day, so you can make informed decisions out of that particular data that you're obtaining. Also, technology also helps to improve the business operations, and the decision-making time will be cut short. There's also improved accessibility for people who will go for cloud. You can actually access cloud from anywhere as long as you have internet. You have reduced operating costs. Technology comes in now to reduce some costs that were there. There is better data quality and integrity. Basically, you're able to protect the data that you do have. You'll also be ensuring that you have compliance with the government. That's in terms of tax. Like right now, where businesses are clashing a lot with KRA, then you'll be on the good books of KRA you maintain. You maintain your business. If your business processes are effective, you have proper records that are accurate, and you do the right filings, which are all precipitated by introduction of technology. As I conclude, nowadays everything is technological, and I would advise every business to take up the opportunity that technology is presenting to grow your business. Look at the areas where you have issues and look at what solutions we can have in terms of technology to improve those particular processes and solve those particular problems you have within the business. I'll also advise you to embrace digital tools to streamline your operations, enhance your customer experiences, and have new growth opportunities that are always presenting and knocking at your doors. But as we try to open up our business transformation, basically remember technology is only a segment within your business that will help you achieve your objectives and goals at the end of the particular period that is in consideration. But remember, there are also other factors that play part if you want to transform your business. That will include human capital and the processes that you do have. So basically, technology will come in as a link between the human capital and the processes and to make work easier. But you also need to look at the human capital perspective and also the processes perspective, because you've introduced technology when the processes are not right. Then you'll find that the technology will not work as you expected, and the results that you'll be getting are not what you expected. So it's very crucial to have a balance between the human part of it, the human capital side of it, processes, and the technology, so that you can actually live that business and propel it to prosperity. That's the end of my presentation. I'll take it back to Frida.
Thank you very much, Chris. I can see in the chat section we have a question from Obed. Is asking if we are going to share the presentation, and yes, we will share the presentation via your emails. If you are not signed up or registered for the same, you can kindly drop your email in the chat box. Then we can share the presentation tomorrow.
This is brought to you by John Daniel and Partners LLP.